大家好，我是荣耀。那我们今天继续来实况刺客教条奥德赛。今天我们瑞芳这里又继续下雨，挺烦的，而且下蛮大。10月几乎我看不到5天是没下雨的，然后好像只有1天还2天是出太阳。我们现在来去继续接主线。这佣兵现在跑了去。到底 YouTube 有什么？它有什么困难？怎么最近它直播状况这么多啊？一直处于一个红色，说什么请将主影格频率设为4秒或小于4秒。好的，问题出在哪里？一直呈现一个红色的状态。不过我自己的 OBS 是还蛮稳的啊，影格遗失0%，然后右下角也是一个绿色的状态，没有过载，就 YouTube 自己的问题。难道我要再改回来Twitch？来啊，我们现在主线任务要去克里斯的官邸吧，参加那个交际酒会。看，好，记录一下。
Alexios, it's you!
Hey, Phoebe.
Phoebe?
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back, but I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
很危险呢。
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
很远呢。
Not exactly.
真的很远呢。从开法隆尼亚到雅典。
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
阿斯帕奇亚谁啊？
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
不自在。
You don't want to
可是
scare
Phoebe
people in
的
there.
服装穿着跟之前差不多啊，没有特
How
别不
is
同
it。you're working for Aspasia?
谁是阿斯？
Well,
谁是阿斯帕
did
奇
get
亚？
into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But
雅
don't
典人
worry,
最喜
I
欢
have
看
just
你
the
适应他
outfit
们
for
文
you.
化了。这是不是间接透露出那时候他们有点文化霸权，自以为自己是自认为是最有文明、最有权力的一个族群，部落族群。我喜欢看我适应他们的文化。妈的，我这个人不喜欢听到这种词汇啊！你不吓坏他们，我才不要了。
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't,
I mean it, Phoebe.
you have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry, you've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
洗咯，连手刮一下。没有东西可以对话，这谁？
Thank you for your help, my friend.
梅提欧侯斯哦，那个被毒蛇困住。有人在哭哎，是吗？好像没有东西可以搜刮呢。Hirotos.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things.
Comedy.
Comedies, Euripides.
我没听过啊。
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works.
罗
However,
普罗
the
泰
fellow
格拉
beside
斯
him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he
像
wore
星
shoes
星
for
一
the
样在
occasion.
比手势的可怜
And the
人
poor thing
色拉
gesticulating
西
like
马
an
寇
ape
斯。
is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's
不
something
从
I
不
need
参
to
加
get
这
his
节宴
head
会，搞笑。
Vile Socrates,
阿尔
always
西
appearing
比亚
where
德
I
斯，
least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
谁啊？哦，哇
Let's not use
哇塞，
Alcibiades as an
一
example.
起来！
Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Sister 是指菲比吗？
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
哦，
Me too.
就是希望看看这里有没有什么见多识广的人。
I only use
普
these
罗
terms,
泰格拉斯。
war, gods, civility, etc., in context of what we can observe. I can see soldiers fighting, sure, but does that really bring me any closer to understanding war?
Mystios? At this party? Well, at least you're someone new to talk to.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject,
克里昂
we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
鹰派的。克里昂，这也太，我该怎么表态？没有中间的吗？什么叫克里昂是个蠢蛋？克里昂很棒啊！我们来聊聊我为什么在这里吧。克里昂，克里昂也是为雅典好。
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it. If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
为什么？他不回答我。
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
这个好烦哦。
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we
什么叫做
stand out
即使
here
你观察到他出现，也不能保证他就在这里？供他
This
小，
has been useless.
那普罗泰戈拉这到底是供他小？这样对话永远不会有结果。来，
So
苏
it
格拉
isn't
底
the，rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice.
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
附近的任务干那个搞一，哇，只能去这，哎。
Amistios in Pericles' abode? I never
亚
thought
里
I'd
斯
see the
托芬
day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermipos. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov.
没有酒的话，他不会太。
I have no idea what that meant.
管他酒。
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
Oh.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
在那里了。
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
我在公司小。
I'm sure he wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
Shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine beauty. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Here I come.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at
等一下，他不会是在人兽交吧？我靠！
Authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Wide open.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
是猎人吗？
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no, these women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali, come back inside. Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
好了，都探完了。这样有钱。
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Sugar Lady.
Isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important?
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation
Sugar Lady.
Continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the
难道统治的艺术不是为了改善被统治者的人？
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
但建模好像也没有很特殊，也是有点大众。对，他到底是谁？
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
女主人吗？
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Alexios, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Xenia，伯利克斯，我自己上去哦。从哪上去？
Alexios. I don't recall sending for you, Misthios. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
结束了，就这样。离开交际友会，然后跳下去就好了。哎，不能跳。离开。
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
这个武器被
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
赞尼亚。吉欧斯最近，先去吉欧斯。
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
The bright mind， 聪明的头脑。Minds。
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
给主人的信。我自动有一个线索，为什么？找个女孩。第4章节完成了，现在来去第5章节。第5章节有3个分支：找个女孩，去科林西亚，不幸之岛去赞尼亚，治病不伤身去阿格里斯。它很近呢，38。 又在这里，它不会又是 bug 了吧？搞笑。公民权测验。我刚不是有拿到给主人的信吗？斯诺贝勒。这些支线，这是那种不重要的任务的道具，是不是？看，我要总结，这个还没有名称，在傻小 bug。bug 教条。先去杀佣兵啦。先去死。希望不会是 bug， 他在这边跑步机。
Watch where you're going.
Watch where you're going.
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Ella.
干嘛激动啊？我路过都不行。希望不是又是跑步机 bug， 可以直接开干。哎，他在，那还好，可以直接开干。为什么不能瞄上面那个人？为什么？为什么我要四杀者四杀？诶？只能杀他，为什么？不行。来，决斗！我们拉到这里来决斗。哎，奇怪，我没挡到。他为什么不爆气啊？奇怪，怎么那么容易？奇怪，我太弱了吧？ 2600块，是哟。我们来找苏格拉底。Sugar
Let's go.
Lady。Sugar Lady， 从这走。
Come on, off we go.
没有路。
Τραγωδία κινείται μεταξύ τριών βαθμών. Τραγωδία κινείται μεταξύ τριών βαθμών.
我们有周任务了，6天23小时。哈，好难哦，看起来就很难。这个周任务，海战周任务，如果海盗船、黑帆，哇，这是什么轨道船吗？周任务如果要我打海战，那一定应该是史诗等级的船只了，那难打哎，不只是装饰，这个好像很简单。公海可以杀人的公海。我的妈呀！公海到啦！守卫的那么严干嘛？借我偷个东西。偷，拜拜。你不要乱射啊！这里有平民呢。啊！错。这里有平民呢。
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another. Alexios! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my
将我朋友名签在一份小名单。
Sign my friend's name on a little list.
什么 list?
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Huh?
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanis has a mind for
搞政
politics,
治的定义
but
是什
can
么？
only
拥有投票
participate
权吗？
as a citizen.
应该是吧。有公民身份才能参，所以是投票权。
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask
靠
nicely,
背啊，
I would happily let you be on the bottom.
这个暗示靠
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
Mm, 这个，这是。
Don't take another step. They'll keep a sharp watch here.
如果我现在有那个科技就好，枭雄的那个勾手，直接就可以连到天空去了。这个生态墙壁爬不上去。这有很难吗？这里也有士兵就对了。这样很难吗？我不想杀人欸。不要激动。调虎离山。屁呀、这样你看到我扯欸 ，ridiculous。在城内杀人会引起两个在这干嘛？他起来了，击倒的人可以起来哦，趁现在。
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
Easy. 你看，爬错。好了。
My favorite Mystios returns.
And with good news, too.
My favorite kind. You did it then?
Of course I did. Sophanis' name is now on the citizen list.
Perfect. I knew you were the right Mystios for the job.
阿格拉斯级腰带，看起来马上就被拆掉。这里还有一个见证他的。好，我们来见证他。
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
为了你什么都可以做，好像有点太那个。
Next time you want me to do 2 things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy.
我不行吧，我不是公民呢，我有见证的资格
An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course. This should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the just...
And I just...
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis...
看你怎么样搞定都行。哎呦，看我怎么搞定。哎，在哪里？怎么那么远？阿哥拉市集就会找到他。阿哥拉市集，正方，雅典造币厂的北方。 对。好，走。
The witness. There you are.
那是狗狗哈。阿哥拉市集。
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
我看看脸 ，handsome 吗？中年男子来说还行啊，还行。有没有别的表情？有没有帅一点表情？这个还行。
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
哎，欠钱就对了。我需要你帮
There's
助。
something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis? I know that name well. I won't help you though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
背叛兄弟是亲兄弟吗？去帮他，否则我就动手逼你。我付你钱了。
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
所以他其实他没有很坚持嘛。 为了钱，还是有钱能使鬼推磨？嘿，四大护法。哎，我是不是要来升级一下？大哥，大哥，武器升级一下。大哥，大哥。好了，其他不用了。
Enjoy your day, Mistios.
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
苏格拉底真的长得差不多这样子吗？
I was worried about that. Well,
有那个年代应该没有所谓照片这种东西，不是照片，绘像、画像这种东西吧？应该是随便建的模组吧？哎，他刚讲到什么？
It's done.
So it is. I'll let Sophanis know what happened.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad?
是啊，所以你的重点是什么？是不是哲学家都没重点？是啊，所以嘞。
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
他一定要绕着讲话，对不对？奇怪，我不是有什么给主人的信吗？对啊，这个啊不能揭露。哎，不对啊，给主人信，主人是哪一个？一名阿提卡要塞军事指令要认识什么叫成员，找出他或继续你的奥德赛旅行。给主人的信。 行动的时机快就要到了，你的线人，阿提卡要塞军事执政官，言论自由，这个点我还没过。 等等啊！ Sugar Lady，
I call that impression the lapdog. I
好
wonder
烦
how
哦，
many
压力
scraps
10多分。
Hermipos has received from Cleon's table. Hermipos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet we...
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermipos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon.
The same audience you judge. Should it...
Careful, Socrates. Else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermipos should say what he wants?
同意啊，赫米波应该可以，虽然比平常安静多了。赫米波斯会被限制发言。
They're only words. Hermipos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermipos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermipos.
That's...
Once Hermipos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
怎样？你们要用舌头打架，
It
对不对？
almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermipos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and
这个我
talent.
承认，这个倒是真的。要取悦别人，让别人笑是需要天分的。
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
这是什么？在下无死亡，言论自由。他家在大雅典区的北部，大雅典区是这里北部。他家通常戒备森严。哦，这个。哇，好远哦！这样一看就好远。哇！信仰之钥教条。这种小巷子都懒得骑吗？嘿嘿嘿。
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here.
不
I
在。
should take a look around.
Ah! 他们应该觉得路人很靠北，跑一跑，推他们一下。你看错了、啊，大哥，我没有要杀人啊，大哥。只有2个人，还是怎么那么多人看手？他是什么重点人物吗？为什么那么多人看手？有办法不杀人吗？真的是戒备森严。调查， 哪里可以调查？
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence at least.
钱就放在这个袋子里，然后呢，下一个调查的点。我不能把这绳子砍断，直接下去吗？
Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer.
A
mask from the cult of Cosmos.
秩序神教
must be a member.
真假的？他竟然是其中一员？不是吧？这个剧作家是其中一员。这边人多，从这走。有点远了，还要爬。所以不解黄色惊叹号的支线任务，就不知道这个疑似秩序神教的成员会少了一个人。 少一个猎杀对象。如果单纯接主线的话，黄色的还是解一解，悬赏讯息版的就看心情解。
What is it?
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of
是被嫁祸啊？有可能吗
No wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Yes, you deserve a play of your own.
叫做我知非我思，亦非我知。
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
莱西斯的儿子米尔提洛斯兄弟，他是个邪恶鲁莽之人，利用戏剧强迫雅典选民发动战争。邪不邪恶我不知道，鲁莽，他这么有心机也不算鲁莽吧？他为了颠覆脆弱民族，可他没有要使雅典消失啊，他还是希望雅典去做一个正面对决的动作啊，他还是骨子里还是希望雅典好。好，他在哪里？在，又回到他家了。没有其他黄色的，这里还有一个高高在上苏格拉底，又是苏格拉底。 先去杀神教成员，好远哦！
Watch will be vigilant here.
结果，诶，在哪里啊？刚刚那个闪电。远远的射死你就好了。80几公尺，75。再远一点呢？哎，它移动。这里有没有雅典神箭手可以杀？哦，有个金色的重装步兵，北拜哦。还有没有其他队长？86公尺，100公尺，射不到他。哇，还是只能杀人哦，我不想杀人。不好意思啊，来世再找我讨这条命吧。在干嘛？路线追踪还是什么？等一下，底下这什么？那一条是什么？那干嘛的？哎，直接扛起来。那什么啊？那干嘛的？哎，下大雨了。他怎样？他发现有同伴的武器掉在地上，觉得诡异。
Arrows, cowards kill.
Are they dead? What are you doing here?
我吹口哨还没反应，靠北，这是这么强？哎、这是怎样？我按刺杀怎么不刺杀？哎、有点硬哎。发呆哦！来啊！他是有点眼瞎了，他都看不到。怎么死了？靠北，招募不了了。我轻轻射他脚也死，膝盖中一箭也死。愤怒者克拉萨，膝盖中一箭。哇，这个火也烧得太痛了吧！马上就烧死了，是怎样？不小心着火，马上就死，好痛，超痛！我会从哪开始？从杀了克尔米波斯开始。还没杀掉，哎，不是这样的吧？靠北啊！然后队长变成3个，太搞笑了，太搞笑了！烧毁。你有看到我刚刚血量用喷的吗？好恐怖哦！这样我们找不到他。哦，有个柱子。
That was odd. What was that? Maybe just a shadow.
这样爆头爆不死。 超痛的。干，这里有人哦。我要收服的队长是哪一个？不是这个，这个最边边的。只要个台北是晴天吗？哦，一把紫色标枪，不错。又谁来？哎，
Well, I enjoyed that.
克尔米波斯手套上的10颗，10颗，就是你啦！我要收服你，就决定是你了。现在晴天，白天有毛雨，所以也是一个天气不太稳定。哎，怎么又死了？生命怎么这么脆弱 ？Oh my god！ 我想留你一点点血来用斯巴达踢的时候，天哪！生命是不可承受之轻啊！既然都杀人了，我再来破这个监狱吧。监狱哪里？这个。 你们的天气就跟现在的雅典一样，就对了，毛毛雨。这次嘞，神箭手太好了，有神箭手可以杀。 来，大哥，我错了，大哥，我说来是说我们喝一杯。哎呀，你太激动了，大哥。大哥，像是听一下小弟讲完话嘛。 从哪开始？人杀了吧？杀。那这个还是不知道啊。一名神教成员在阿提卡作用采石场。神教成员的采石场我都已经接完任务了，还是找不到人啊。奴隶贸易。我们迎来一加入银矿脉。银矿脉是这个37的，他教导奴隶贩子控制，对于与奴隶的教导他们服从，和教导这两个功能一样，对死亡恐惧。哎呦，看来是相关的哦。一指的是不是他？银色施救，所以我姐杀死了他，这个人的资讯就会出来。他管奴隶的。好，怎样？哦，我不是杀了吗？有时候没看到吗？这是征服战专用。雅典跟斯巴达都16%，还行。等等，我们来先解这个每日任务。把破。雅典区域剩这个点还没踩而已。只要个我们那一团什么时候要约出去玩呢？现在大家几乎都有工作，应该可以约看。感觉踩完这个点就38的。没有帮手了。哎，你跑出去干嘛？下来啊！你在那让我看你内裤干嘛？哎，这么近射得到哦？哎，我只是按个收刮而已。哇，这中了我会死。你是谁啊？去哪里？我现在是雅典的公敌，雅典公敌。路上的人只要看到我，都想要赏我一拳。哦哦哦哦！ 大家好，我是雅典公主。38的，和间谍交谈，谁派来间谍？斯巴达的还是雅典的？有一只豹，有2只豹，有3只豹，还有狮子，哇，可怕！好奇，雅典真的会有狮子哦？希腊地区真的会有狮子，不是非洲才有。起源有很正常，就在非洲。
I've been looking for you. I saw your message. What's happened?
Bandits have stolen my earrings, Mistios.
Just your earrings? Count yourself lucky they didn't kill you.
This isn't an ordinary pair of earrings.
What makes them so special? Were they a gift from a lover?
No. The set was inscribed with an important message for the Athenian commander. It's easy to use jewelry to send secret messages. The men never bothered.
You want me to get it from the bandits?
The glory is all yours if you accept. Do you?
只是 glory 也有。来
I'll help you. You have my word.
Good. Please.
You can leave every...
我已经在哪里？对。
Come on.
为什么不显示？
Off we go now. Yeah!
看起来没有什么人啊。
I should try to stay out of sight.
按错了啊！我学了技能，啊，我要怎么选择剑矢的转换？我学了，这个，啊，我要怎么装备？怎么转换？我现在要用普通剑矢还是？ 靠北，等一下啦，左右嘞，右不行。 一直按左而已，所以我不用附魔了。来呀，你敢 fuck you！ 赏你痛快！升级6。
Time to get the reward. Time for a ride.
我怎么觉得奥德赛优化做没有比起源好？
Did you get it?
It's all yours.
You've said the...
I always...
好。暴力键，嘣，爆炸，嘣，暴力键。这个好像点一点就好，火焰剑、毒剑。24秒，对。浩克的界限。好，解完这个就今天就到这吧。今天比较晚开实况，随便玩一下也是要2小时。我现在已经玩70个小时了，主线进度不知道有没有50%。起源玩110就结束了，我看奥德赛可能玩150。70乘以2 140，差不多。我应该有把景深关掉的。景深低，有。今天最后一个任务。
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A
谁偷的？
sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
从来没想过你会是这个贼。
Socrates, the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they will tell. Aristophanes will love these.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although I would like to see if you believe the stories should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
我来决定。
How should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
哪里？高高在上有什么含义吗？高高在上，200多公尺。
I need to stay hidden.
哎，等一下，干嘛啊？搞笑。
That's the thief. You won't escape.
为什么逃？干嘛逃？哎，好痛哦！屁啦，谁射的？一箭我就爆了，傻小。一箭我就去掉了9%5的血，剩5%。好，不过是杂兵而已。这什么鸟噩梦模式啊？追逐偷马贼，好快！与偷马贼交谈。我跟你讲话，不要怕。
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me...
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There is no other option.
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really.
最好偷的。
Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
No other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
我去找苏格拉底。好，陪审团要来下决定了。刺客教条陪审团。哦，在这个砖瓦上走，真的眼睛会花。Sugar Lady.
Have you decided what should be done?
他应该将马还回去，他应该留下。
It doesn't matter why he stole the horse. It belongs to someone else.
You surprise me yet again. I truly believed you would choose the other side.
Because I'm a Misthios.
Of course. Yet, when it comes to someone else, you decide a crime deserves a consequence no matter the reason. A safe choice, although I can think of times when it may not be right.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just, or should the man be punished?
这个就是来滚，好啊，拜拜拜拜，晚安，我也差不多了。明天我也要开会，差不多。这个那个玛格丽特号是不是一样的啊？我个人的想法了，为了拯救多数人的性命，不要说只有几只小猫了，玛格丽特号都几只小猫，我们如果拉大一点，对不对？为了救10000个人，牺牲一条就好，一条性命，要不要受到惩罚？或者说他的行为正不正当？我觉得正当性很充足，但是手段就是不合理。毕竟你是用夺去生命自由的一个方法。当然你达成了救了10000个人的性命，但是还是有人他就从此失去了生命。对啊，所以我觉得就我个人来看，他这种的手段还是需要受到惩罚。但是因为他是出自于要救人，而不是单纯的冲动杀人或者是埋怨什么的，所以惩罚我觉得应该要降到最轻，极轻，救越多人就要降到极轻，但是不能说完全合理化说是 OK 的。我觉得生命的剥夺不是那么简单，没有了就是没有了，你也不知道有没有所谓的轮回，他就是一具冰冷的尸体，不会讲话，没有就是没有。他应该受到惩罚。
The outcome may be better, but he should still be punished for his crime.
That is true, yet if his peers were to decide, especially those he saved, they may argue that though the action was wrong, it was necessary and just.
I'm not sure the law cares about the reasons.
But if we are to decide whether the law should act on a man, or if his crime should be pardoned, the worthiness of the action should be taken into account, should it not?
Are we done yet? I
要
can't
啊，
stay here all day.
但是要降到最低啊。惩罚是要啊，但是就是考虑到了情理，所以要降到最低啊。
Okay.
这个对我们法律系来说不是什么太大难题，选哪个你都有充分的理由去支持。但是对一般玩家，刚好遇到这个支线任务之后，可能不知道会激发他们什么样的想法。好吧，我们今天就先实况到这里。反正这里也没有其他支线任务。还有刚讲完，苏格拉底怎么那么喜欢跟我辩论？我们明天再来继续跟他辩论好了。好啦，来困，小哥拜啦，拜拜。怎么跳不出去？